So there is a factory oil cooler here, or trans cooler here. That's what this big thing is. So you have coolant that runs from the motor back along these hard lines, across into this. This is a factory, just a factory cooler. But the problem with a factory cooler and the fact that you're running coolant through it is you can't get below whatever the engine temperature is. And so you get the engine temp up, trans temp will suffer, and it can't dissipate as much heat out of it because the delta between the two, it's not very large. So let's say the coolant temp's 190 degrees and the trans temp is 210. You're not going to drop it down to 190 necessarily because there's not a large enough difference between it. It takes so long to dissipate that heat that you're not going to dump all that heat into the motor fast enough. And so what we're doing here is by separating the system. And so it still will have the factory trans cooler on it, but also going to have, when it gets up to a certain temperature that the factory trans cooler can't keep up anymore, it's going to dump. And so if you look right up here, there are two AN lines, 1 and 2. So there's a temperature controller inside. It's just a thermostat inside of it that opens, and we'll run with hard lines from the front here. Be a soft line that probably goes to somewhere in this general vicinity. I haven't looked yet. Hard lines that go all the way up to the front, and then right up here, we're gonna mount a new cooler core. This in here like this, somewhere in that general vicinity.